Hi there, welcome to the Tarot Card Readings with Foxfire. I am here to do the Leo reading for the House of Libra, September 22nd and October 21st. Excuse me. Excuse me. We're in a shift right now with planetary movements, things like that. But let's go ahead and see what's going on, Leo. The first card that flipped over for you right away was the Lover's card, Two of Cups. Right beside it is the Five of Wands. That's the relationship card. That is the Twin Flame card. Could be Soulmate card. I don't think it's I feel like it's more Twin Flame than Soulmate the more that I use this deck, but that's alright. Take it for what it is. Okay, Two of Wands in the reverse. So, ooh, Ace of Wands. Holy. A lot of fire sign here. Leo. I do feel like there's... Well, that makes sense. You're a fire sign. Duh. I was thinking Aries energy. I'm like, why am I always thinking Aries? Like, what's going on? But yes, Leo, you're definitely fire sign as well, which makes complete sense for a lot of my life now that I think of it. Okay, here we go. Ten of Wands. Ooh, got to put your burdens down. Current position. So I feel like there's been a relationship where there's been sort of a struggle. You know, kind of compromises need to be had, that kind of thing. But right now, you're just kind of like in this position where you're contemplating, looking back and reflecting on what's what. Yeah. You were independent, and I feel like that's changed, and you are looking for independence. Five of Wands, you definitely have that compromise, you know, that opposition, conflict. I feel like there is some aggression there in that relationship with the Two of Cups, which is the connection card. So it's love, relationship, romance, engagement, marriage, partnership. This is for somebody who is involved with somebody else. Okay, this is a partnership reading, definitely between, it's a romantic relationship. Okay. Oh gosh, you have the Star. That's one of the best cards in the deck. Okay, so our current position, the Ace of Wands, talks about, excuse me, initiation. So there's some initiation that has to be made on your part, and the universal energy is going to help pull that through for you. It's going to push it on you, okay, with some creativity. You're going to give birth to some new ideas, some inspiration here. It's going to come towards you, but you got to lay your burdens down in order to get there, because the Star is right on the other side. Okay, and the Star talks about, you know, renewal. It talks about, you know, getting over that depression of being, you know, having that illness feeling of like sick or whatever, being ignored in certain situations. Like, you know, maybe you've worked really, really hard in this relationship, you're just not being recognized for it. You have the Ten of Wands there. Again, you got to put your burden down, right? Yeah, you're very burdened, you know, feeling oppressed, maybe kind of heavy responsibilities going on, and I feel like, you know, there's hard work there, but, you know, you're not being recognized for that, and so the renewal's coming here. Okay, the current position, definitely there's some renewal taking place. I feel like you recognize now that this burden has been all on your shoulders, and maybe you are part of a relationship that's just doing all the compromising, and maybe you're just over it. You just want to have that discussion about it. Let's see what the universal energy has to say. Because I mean, you're inspired to put your burden down and to make that, you know, yeah. So that's good. You're open to emotion. You're open. Okay, so the Four of Cups is here in the reverse, which is a great card because, you know, you are open. You have a new outlook or direction coming on. The universe is going to give you another option here. Should I stay? Should I go? Because the King of Pentacles is right there, and he's got a lot of financial situation happening. He's very stable. He's definitely got the material world, you know, definitely coin driven. You know, resourceful. And there is a security there as well. There's a lot of abundance and father like energy and discipline. So I feel like the energy here is talking about becoming more disciplined, with you know, kind of like doing less and doing more, if that makes any sense for you. Yeah, that's what I get. Yeah, but it's great that you have a new outlook. So that's really interesting. Let's see what comes up over the star at the end of this universal energy portion of the reading, which is, ooh, here we go. Ooh, okay. Heartbreak. Oh, okay. So from the heartbreak will be renewal. This person you're with, or maybe you are that person. I hate to say it, but maybe you are the King of Pentacles. Maybe you are the person that's putting too much attention on wealth and material things, and really not paying much attention to your creative side and your emotion side. But I also I feel, okay, Spirit, I have this other time storyline, whatever you want to call it. There's that option. You're going to end up in a love triangle if you're not careful. Three of Swords in the reverse. It's in the reverse, though. Let's look at this. It's in the reverse. Oh, okay. So there's going to be apologies coming towards you, and you're going to have physical healing. So that's good. There is loss here. So there's going to be a heartbreak. Okay. Basically, what the energy is saying, Spirit's like, you're not doing this, so I'm just going to do it for you. I'm going to give you a new option. Somebody's going to come in, make you think things through. Heartbreak. In other words, you're either going to cause the heartbreak, or you're going to be heartbroken over somebody else having a new option. This could be for your cross watcher as well, so whoever you're involved with. But you know what? I do feel like this is going to be something that does feel like you're not going to see it coming. So I'm glad that this reading is here, because there's a betrayal here. This person you're with is definitely already stepping out on you, because the Ten of Swords is there, and that's my cheating card. That's my backstabbing card. Obviously, right? And when I see this card, I kind of shiver a little bit, because it's like, where's it coming from, right? Like, in what direction is this coming from? And I feel like there's also some gossip going on here, so just be careful of who you talk to, because there's definitely betrayal, endings, and new horizons. You're going to feel defeated. There's going to be failure there. It also talks about like feeling a little depressed with the situation. Of course, that's obvious. But definitely somebody's going to stab you in the back. So be careful of who you're with. I feel like whoever your card just fell off the table. Whoever you're with, you have to kind of be a little bit like weary. Oh, weary. Oh God, weary of. Because there's definitely betrayal here. That's this Three of Swords card. I didn't want to say it, but I do feel like that's happening. But you're definitely going to have a lot of options coming in. So this could be you that's going to be doing this to the other person. I hate to say it. A lot of options coming in. Lots and lots of options. Lots of options. Seven of Cups is there. And the Seven of Cups talks about, you know, sort of imagination, daydreaming, fantasies. But be careful what's illusion and what's real. So like when you're daydreaming about something, like are you putting your energy into that illusion, or are you putting your energy into what is reality, right? Um, but definitely options coming in, a lot of choices. You're going to have a lot of choices going forward. So even though there's this betrayal, this love triangle, all this kind of thing happening, potentially, if you're not careful, I think this is a warning so that you don't get involved with somebody right away before you deal with who you're with. So definitely deal with who you're with, because then somebody will come in and you can avert this disaster that's going to happen with the betrayal and the Three of Swords. Okay. But with again with the Three of Swords in the reverse, I mean, it's a good card in a way, right? Because you have, like, apologies, and you're going to recover. So it's a good card in a sense that, a new beginning's coming. You're going to have renewal, a renewed sense of self when this is done. So this is a path you're on to learn from. Um, Ace of Swords is the overall energy in the reverse, which talks about a mental block. You had a poor judgment was made, and there's a lot of dishonesty happening in this overall reading. A lot of mental stress, okay, which again suggests that you kind of want to just I feel like you also, again, want to travel, but you just can't get there. Obviously, COVID's going on, so that could be a lot to do with it. Um, but your plans are falling apart around you, and I just feel like you just need to like either concentrate on mending this relationship, or if it's not working, get out of it. And at any rate, there's going to be options coming in. So my suggestion to you would be to deal with what you are in right now before that option comes, because it's coming in. You're going to have a lot of options. Like, you're going to be noticed, and you're going to have a lot of people kind of like, hey, like, ooh, I didn't, you looking at you in a different light, romantically. So keep that in mind, and also be careful of who you choose, because there is potential betrayal there by either friendship, or the person that you get involved with. So just be a little bit more cautious on who you're with next time, if this is a really bad relationship you're in. And again, for those of you who are sort of just thinking things through and wanting to make that compromise with your relationship, then you know what, that's okay too. All you got to do is lay your burdens down, have the conversation, and a renewal will come in. But just be careful, that you don't let your imagination run away with you, and like entice you into someone new before you've dealt with who you're with. So I hope that's helped you in some way, Leo. So with that being said, thank you for joining my channel. Again, they are a little bit shorter than normal. I'm not going to be saying this again in any other readings going forward, but I just want to make sure that those of you who are coming to the readings know that. And it's because I want to do some more collective reads, general readings and things like that, as a collective instead of just the houses, right? Because right now you're in the house of Leo, so which is September 21st to October 22nd, and we're now almost at the middle of the month. Like, it's Thanksgiving weekend, I can't even believe it. Yeah, so time kind of rushes by, but I want to be able to do some great spirit animal cards I want to start drawing from, and some oracle cards, and just like working with light. There's some light work I've been kind of investigating, and I think that the cards are beautiful, and they're by Rebecca Campbell. Of course, I do stick to my Dream Virtue mostly, but Kyle Gray I have these by Angels and Ancestors, which is beautiful. Okay, and they're quite good. And then the Starseed Oracle cards, which again are beautiful. Okay, it talks about some fate and destiny things. And then the Working with Light, so it says work your light, so that's beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to those. So I'm going to try to keep these short. So going forward, please forgive me. If you want a full reading, message me below and I can make that happen. They are full readings, don't get me wrong, but I can go in and use clarifiers and action cards and just get down to business if that's what you really want to do. Smash the like button, subscribe, and hit me a message, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you. All I need is your name, your date of birth, and That's it. So yeah, take good care, and until next time, live, love, light, be blessed, be good humans. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time.